Few days ago, Maldives President Mohamed Muizzu visited China in a face-to-face meeting with President Xi Jinping. Days after going back home, he is now taking on India with threats. In a world where the might of superpowers often overshadows the voices of smaller nations, the Maldives has ignited a firestorm of controversy with its bold and defiant pivot towards China, a move seen as a direct challenge to India's long-standing influence in the region. This audacious stance has thrown a wrench into the delicate balance of power in the Indian Ocean, raising eyebrows and tempers in diplomatic circles. The Maldives, a tiny archipelago, is now brazenly juggling its allegiances between the Asian giants, and in doing so has sparked a heated debate on the true meaning of sovereignty and the heavy price of geopolitical alignment. Critics are lambasting this shift as a reckless gamble, a pawn's move in the grand chessboard where the kings and queens are China and India. Yet, there's an undercurrent of admiration for this David versus Goliath narrative. Stay with us till the end as we unravel this controversial and provocative tale of a small nation making big waves. Hello and welcome back to Innovative Check YouTube channel, where we delve into the innovative and transformative projects changing our world. If you're new to the channel and enjoy learning about innovation stories around the world, you've come to the right place. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help boost our videos on YouTube. In the Maldivian political landscape, recent developments have highlighted a significant shift in the island nation's foreign policy and diplomatic relations. The Maldives, a small yet strategically located archipelago in the Indian Ocean, has traditionally maintained a close relationship with India. However, recent events indicate a realignment, with the Maldives gravitating more towards China. This pivot has sparked concerns in New Delhi, which has long considered the Maldives to be within its sphere of influence. President Mohamed Muizzu's recent visit to China marks a crucial point in this diplomatic shift. During his visit, he signed several agreements with China, covering a range of areas including infrastructure development, healthcare, and environmental protection. These deals underscore the deepening ties between the Maldives and China, which is now the archipelago's largest external creditor. This realignment is indicative of China's growing influence in the Indian Ocean region, a development that is closely watched by regional and global powers. The reaction from India to these developments has been one of concern. The Indian government views the Maldives as a key part of its strategic backyard, primarily due to its location along major sea lanes in the Indian Ocean. Any increase in Chinese influence in the Maldives is seen as a potential strategic setback for India. This concern is not just limited to the government. It has also resonated with the Indian public and media, leading to calls for boycotts and other measures. Just a quick reminder to hit the like button below. YouTube has been restricting my videos a lot recently because of bots, so your like does help out this video massively in terms of the algorithm in YouTube. However, President Muizzu has been firm in his stance. He has emphasized the Maldives' sovereignty and its right to forge its own foreign policy, independent of external influences. His statements highlight a desire to not be seen as falling within the exclusive influence of any major power, be it India or China. This stance is reflective of a broader trend among smaller countries, seeking to navigate the complexities of great power competition while maintaining their own strategic autonomy. The situation is further complicated by internal Maldivian politics. The recent elections in the capital, which saw the victory of a candidate from the Maldivian Democratic Party (MDP), suggest a potential pushback against President Muizzu's policies. The MDP is generally perceived as being more aligned with India, and its electoral success could signal a domestic preference for maintaining closer ties with New Delhi. These developments in the Maldives are part of a larger geopolitical narrative unfolding in the Indian Ocean region. The increasing competition between India and China for influence in this strategically important area has implications for regional stability and the balance of power. Small states like the Maldives find themselves at the center of this competition, trying to leverage their strategic positions while navigating the risks of aligning too closely with either of the regional giants. The decisions made by the Maldivian government and its approach to balancing relations with India and China will be crucial in determining the country's future trajectory. These decisions will also have significant implications for regional geopolitics, influencing the dynamics of power and influence in the Indian Ocean. As the situation continues to evolve, it will be important to monitor how the Maldives navigates these complex and often competing interests. If you are enjoying this video so far, please don't forget to subscribe, share the video and comment. The strategic importance of the Maldives, owing to its geographical location, amplifies the impact of its foreign policy decisions. As the Maldives engages more closely with China, it is not merely a bilateral affair, but a move that resonates through the geopolitical fabric of the Indian Ocean region. This shift represents a challenge to the traditional regional influence of India and signifies the broader strategic contest between India and China for dominance in Asia. Neutral Kato, India, for its part, has historically maintained a significant influence in the Maldives. This influence has been based on geographical proximity, cultural ties, and historical linkages. The Indian government's reaction to the growing China-Maldives partnership is rooted in its strategic imperative to maintain influence in the Indian Ocean, a vital commercial and military maritime route. The perceived encroachment by China into what India considers its strategic backyard has raised alarm bells in New Delhi, prompting a re-evaluation of its approach towards the Maldives and the broader region. At the heart of this geopolitical tug-of-war is the concept of small state diplomacy. The Maldives, aware of its strategic position, seeks to balance its relationships with both regional powers. By engaging with China, the Maldives gains economic benefits and potential leverage against over-reliance on any single country. However, this balancing act is fraught with challenges. The risk of falling into a debt trap with China, a concern echoed in various quarters, is a significant consideration for the Maldivian government. Similarly, preserving a relationship with India, a historically close ally and neighbor, remains a priority. The reaction within the Maldives to these foreign policy shifts is varied. While some support President Muizzu's stance as a manifestation of the country's sovereignty and right to choose its partners, others express apprehension about moving too close to China at the expense of traditional ties with India. This divide is reflected in the domestic political arena, where parties and candidates are often aligned based on their foreign policy orientation. The recent electoral development in the Maldives, which saw a candidate from the more pro-India MDP winning a key election, illustrate the domestic political implications of the country's foreign policy choices. The situation in the Maldives is a microcosm of the broader strategic competition between India and China in the Indian Ocean. This competition extends beyond bilateral relations and involves a complex web of alliances, economic partnerships, and security considerations. As China continues to expand its Belt and Road Initiative, countries like the Maldives are increasingly becoming focal points in this strategic contest. The Maldives' foreign policy pivot towards China and the consequent reaction from India is a significant development in the Indian Ocean's geopolitical landscape. It underscores the challenges faced by smaller states in navigating the complex dynamics of great power competition. The decisions made by the Maldivian government will not only shape the country's future, but will also have a lasting impact on the regional balance of power. As the situation continues to evolve, the international community will closely watch how the Maldives manages its relationships with these two Asian giants. Thank you for your attention, and I welcome your thoughts and questions on this complex and vital subject. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to get exclusive videos about how phenomenally China is developing and growing its influence. Your subscriptions and likes motivate us to generate more content, so please keep supporting us. Check out this video showing on your screen right now, and I will see you on the other side.